let's go straight into this. Is good news. Let's kick off with some good news, guys. Have a look at the front page of the Daily Telegraph. There they are, Will and Kate, our favourite royals. Goodwill fire tour, a royal visit Prince William and wife Kate are planning will bring $1 billion tourism boost to bushfire ravaged communities. And there they are, the beautiful smiling couple, photograph taken when they were last out here on their last visit in 2014 with a beautiful koala. And then, of course, if you go to the front of the Advertiser, Premier's message to royal couple expected to tour bushfire-ravaged parts of Australia this year. Come to SA. Now, the word is they'll go to the south coast of New South Wales. They'll go to Kangaroo Island and they'll go to the Blue Mountains to ensure that those particular communities are well looked after. Leisa, Goddard, this is great news. And, you know, I mean, the royal family have had some real drama in the last few months. Of course, the Randy Andy scandal, and of course Meghan and Harry haven't set the world on fire. But this is really good news, and if it's going to help those communities rebuild, particularly psychologically, it's a great thing.
Yeah, Gleeson, you're absolutely right. And it is nice to kick off the night with some good, happy news. I know when Meghan and Harry came out here, it cost, what, about $500,000 for the taxpayer, but the return for the tourism dollar and the local economy here was enormous. I know, for example, Outland Denim was a local Brisbane-based jeans company, and when Meghan wore the jeans, they sold out within 24 hours. And when you look at the boost to the economy, we look at Dubbo, when they were, royal couple were in Dubbo, the locals there, so they had $3.1 million injected into the local community because they had, I think it was 15,000 people head into Dubbo to see the royal couple. Most of them stayed on average 2.5 nights. So if we see those kinds of dollars being injected into these hard-hit bushfire communities when the tourism is doing it so tough, I think that's great news. And look, they're great pictures too, aren't they? They
are indeed. Michael, Kangaroo Island, of course, they've got their race day coming up very shortly. We've spoken about that and how so many people are going to head to that to show their support. But a visit by the Royals would just be a fantastic way for the people of Kangaroo Island to hopefully get some solace and get back on their feet.
Yeah, and you see the states vying for as much of the royal attention as possible, and the Premier here, Stephen Marshall, recently took over the tourism portfolio, so he would need to, he actually needs the royal couple to come here for his own credibility, given that he's a Liberal Premier and supposedly great mates with ScoMo and has influence on Canberra. So if they didn't come to South Australia, that would be a massive snub. So I think they're pretty much guaranteed of coming and visiting Kangaroo Island. But look, they only have so much time as well. So I think you'll see a couple of short visits, but it will be a massive boost to the local economies. And you know, no matter what you say about the royal family, whether you love them or loathe them, people are still fascinated by them, and especially Will and Kate are more popular than ever, given all the other drama that's going on with the other members of the royal family.
Well, I was editor of the Sunday Mail in 2014 when they rocked into Brisbane, and I've got to say it was an absolute rock star reception, and the crowds were enormous. You know, you could just see the warmth among the community. They are, in my opinion, the most popular of the royals, and it will be a terrific visit, I'm sure, in 2020.